Yo, what's up? Blair the Car Guys. Kind of fresh. Back from Toronto. YCS Toronto, always the first North American YCS for the new season, kicking it off. This is my second time going to Toronto, and like always, like I did last year, it was always a good experience, fun experience. Canada's a really beautiful country, and I'll definitely be there next year. But for Toronto YCSs that I've attended, I'm 2 for 2 now. Finished top 4 the YCS. I was just a stone's throw away from at least being able to play in the finals. Just really unfortunate. I couldn't play in top 4 against Chris, and then I ended up losing the third, fourth playoff against Jesse Cotton. But it was an overall good experience. I played Pure Zoo. I know a lot of y'all can be mad about it. I'm sorry, but just like me doing this well at the YCS, I couldn't pass up this chance to like just show people what I played. I do promise this will be the last zoo deck profile y'all see, especially with the new ban list getting ready to come up soon. I'm pretty sure Zoo's gonna die like fully. There won't be no second chance. So this will be the last one you see. I guarantee that. I promise. But I just want to showcase it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be interested in seeing it since I did so well in the event. Pretty much my record going into Top Cut was X2-1. I started off 3-0, lost. Pretty much everything was Zoo, except for round 1. I played Dinosaurs. Round 1 I played Dinosaurs. Round 2 through 8 I played some sort of Zoo variant. No. Round 1 I played Dinos. 2 and 3 were Pure Zoo. 4 played Pure Zoo against Patrick James and lost. Round 5 I played against Pure Zoo, lost. Round 6 I played against Pendulums, which I 2-0'd. Round 7 I played against Light Swarms. I 2-0'd. Round 8 I played against True Draco Zoo, Keith Golding. And it's kind of funny because actually before I wasn't 100% on going to Toronto, and Keith actually messaged me, asked me to help him with the deck list, and I helped him, gave him some insight. Gave him some points since I played Draco Zoo, and I ended up playing him round 8, the last round. We ended up drawing, not intentionally, but we just ended up drawing just how the match went. So we still kind of we both had a chance to make Top Cut. Round 9 is a funny story. My Uber kind of took me in the wrong direction a little bit, missed the turn, and I had to pick up other people. So I showed up in front of the venue at 9:01, ran down to my seat with 30 seconds left before I got a game loss. Where round 9 I played against Dinosaur Yang Zing. It was a really good match, but I 2-0'd him. And round 10 I played against Pure Zoo. Top 32 I played against Pure Zoo. Lost a die roll, but won a game 3. Top 16 I played against Pure Zoo. Lost a die roll, won game 3. Round 8 I played against Jesse Samet, who played Zoo Draco. I won the die roll and then won a game 3. And then top 4 I played against Chris, who ended up winning the whole event. But I literally did open a Zoo Monster both games, and that's the way I lost. And then the third, fourth playoff against Jesse Cotton, he played a lot of tech cards for the Pure Mirror match, and then I lost game 2 in time after losing game 1. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into the list. I just played, like I said, I played Pure Zoo, so I promise this is the last one. Let's get right into it. Pretty much standard Zoo ratios: 2 Rat, 2 Ram, 3 Thoroughblade, and 3 Whiptail, and then 1 God card. I decided not to main any hand traps because Drew told me to. I also want to say that I want to give a big shout. Like I'm gonna say it again in the end, but I want to give a big shout out to Drew because I was gonna play Zoo Draco because that's what I've been playing. Like majority of the new form, like the most current format, I've been playing Zoo Draco because I want multiple things for them to deal with. Dealing with a Dryden and a masterpiece is a hard thing to do, and that's what I want to do. But Drew Carter actually taught me into playing Pure Zoo. I actually played his list, and it took me to top 4. So definitely big shout out to Drew. I wouldn't have got here if it wasn't for him. That's all the monsters. 11 monsters. Spells, 3 Tinkies, Standard. 3 Barrage. 3 Desires. You want to see this card to try and get you to like more power cards and stuff, and just go through your deck and see cards that you want to try and see. So playing 3 of this was the choice for this weekend. I didn't regret it. I think that's the only thing that was different. He in his list he played 2 Desires, but I wanted the third one to try and see more cards. Triple Cyclone for like removal of traps, spelling traps, and then True Draco. I expected to see that a lot too. The most interesting thing with the deck, Triple My Body and Triple Pianissimo. These cards were actually really, really good this weekend. The My Bodies and Pianissimos, like dealing with the Trident, like getting it off the field, and then making them have to have an extender without popping. Because a lot of zoo players, they go before they do anything, they go Trident first and then try to pop your monsters. So to save your Trident or whatever, like playing in My Bodies was really clutch because it gets out the field, and then once they play their extender, then you just then like you still have your Trident pop to pop whatever they try to do next. And same thing with Pianissimo, like they go Trident first and try and pop, like because a lot of times you end with a Trident Hammercon, so like they can't target the Trident, so they'll make Trident first, try to pop the Hammercon, you Pianissimo. Now they can't target anything. They can't target any other zoo monsters except for my Hammercon, and then that Hammercon can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. So it makes it really, really hard for them to play, especially if they went Trident first. So they can't, like even if they Chakanai, they can't target more than equip anything to their Trident, and then you just deal with the Trident right there. So they Tridentless for their turn, which is a really powerful play. Like and then also against True Draco with the spells and traps, with the trap cards, this stops them because My Body doesn't. Like I like 3 and 3 of the My Body and Pianissimos, except for the one game where I drew 3 of them going second in game 3. Regeki, Double Dark Hole for board wipes, really good. I like them, and just 1 Shuffle Reborn. 1 Shuffle Reborn was fine in the main. Still an extender and still good for the draw effect. That's all the spells. Traps, Triple Dimension Barrier. I expect to see a lot of zoo, and I saw pretty much a lot of zoo. And this was a really good card. Even against like the non-zoo matchups I played, like the Pendulum deck, I call it Pendulum, he couldn't play. Against Light Sworn, against the Yang Zing deck I called Synchro, they couldn't play. Like this card was just really good. And everybody can get it now because it's reprinted. Double Zodiac combo. I was skeptical about playing more than 1 Zodiac combo, but the second one actually came up a lot. Not even just for dumping with Rat, but even if you just draw 1 of them, equipping a zoo to any of your XYZs can like change the scope of the game. Like if they try to attack into an attack position one and you put a Third Blade under it to make it bigger, or they attack into a defense position one, then you equip Whiptail or Ram to it. It's really good drawing 1 of these. So like the second combo, then shuffling back twice is really big because you get access to more of your zoos. Like double combo was clutch this weekend. What was really clutch this weekend was Breakthrough Skill. I didn't expect it to be as good as what they were telling me, but when Drew explained this to me, it actually made a lot of sense. Like, so what a lot of people are doing, they Trident play first, they Trident pop, and then they go through, like, they'll go Broad Bull, that's fine. Then they go Chakanai to bring back the Trident. You break through skill the Chakanai now, they don't have a Trident on the field, so you get more of a chance to play, unless they have, like, Barrier Strike or whatever, but your extenders go to that point, almost except for Dimensional Barrier. And then against True Draco, like, if they see you're playing Zoo, they're gonna tribute monster and spell for Masterpiece. So they try to pop something, you break through skill it, and then it'll you stop this play, and then on your turn, while it's in the graveyard, they try to pop some again, or even like the small ones, like with Ignis and Dynamite Knuckle, they stop some from your graveyard, which gives you double negates on your turn, which is really good. Then random out Warning, Torrential, and Exos Reborn. So for like they kaiju or board wipe you, then like they do a play, you bring back your Trident, and then like you interrupt their plays again. Like this was really good. That's it for the main deck. I played 43 cards. Don't ask why, but it works. Extra deck, standard, 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 standard. Drew told me to play this. I didn't make this once. Even if the flex rank 4s, I didn't even make Emerald. Because like you know, like there's a combo with a barrage where you can end with a rank 4, but there's a better one card combo. I'll show you that. Just for your knowledge, I'll show you that combo. But I didn't need to make any of these. But the reason why we played Castell, like for the True Draco Mirror, instead of like making Dweller, like of course Dweller stops the like spell and trap effects in the graveyard for True Draco, but Diagram is like Diagram and like the traps are kind of a problem or problematic monsters. So instead of like, well, you know, like Tornado Dragon could be a good one too, but Tornado Dragon like sets off the effect. So just spinning it back into the deck, like gets rid of the problem as well. So that was the reason why Drew told me to play this. And then Mrs. Radiant. Side deck. Side deck. I sided the 4 Kaijus and Slumber for going second. I sided that 1 Shuffleborn for going second, just to see another extender play. And like if they stop, like if they try to pop or stop one of my zoos, I just get an extra copy of Shuffleborn to bring it back. Sided double Econ for the zoo matchup, just to take their zoo, and also it plays around Floodgate Trap Hole, which is a popular card this weekend. Double Twin Twister for the zoo matchup, especially going second, because they play a lot of back row, so you want to try and add as much back row as possible. And Cosmic doesn't do it as much against pure zoo. Magic Deflector for going first. I usually just sign at this. Like at first, I was just signing it for like the Zoo Draco or the True Draco decks, but it wasn't bad signing it against the pure because it stops so many cards. Like if they were playing My Bodies, Pianissimo, Enemy Controller, the Barrage, Twin Twister, it stops all that. And like it was good against that matchup as well. The last two cards that were in here, like I do have them, but I just forgot to put them back in the deck. Were 2 Solemn Strikes, which I used to use going first against zoo matchups. Real quick before I end this video, I'm gonna show you the 1 card combo I was talking about, and all it takes is just 1 Barrage. I know some people know like the 1 combo where we end with your Dryden and a rank 4 in your extra monster zone. But all it takes is 1 Barrage, and you do the new combo that pretty much everyone does. So you Barrage, you activate the effect, you summon Ram, or depending on what your hand is, you can summon like a Third Blade if you want to like discard a card and draw cards. Like we drew a combo, you need to draw like more traps or anything. It's been a situation, but like majority of the time it's just Ram. So you summon Ram, extra monster zone, overlay into Borbo, then you overlay into. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the other combo. You just overlay into Broad Bull. Broad Bull is going to search your Rat. No one summon Rat, and Rat sends a combo to the deck. You go Chakanine. Chakanine brings back whichever one of the 2. You link summon into Mrs. Radiant. And your extra link zone, so now you have access to both extra monster, extra deck zones or whatever. Over the Rat Pier, you overlay into Dryden, and then use the effect to special summon from the deck, where you special summon the second Rat Pier. With the second Rat Pier, you overlay into Tiger Mortar. And then Tiger Mortar, you use the effect, and you put Ram, or whatever you sent. Not Rat, because Econ, you just get destroyed. Put whatever material you want to put underneath a Trident. And then in the combo, you put the Borbo and then the Hammercon. Where at the end phase, the Hammercon would attach material. So the end phase of your turn, off of 1 card, you end with Misses, Hammercon, and Trident, with 4 other cards in hand to do stuff like if you have multiple traps, desires and stuff like that. Maxi, which is a god card against, especially with Mrs. Radiant, because you can add the Maxi back. I love when people dark hole and you chain Maxi and then you add Maxi back to your hand, so you get another use of your Maxi, which is really, really good. But this is like the 1 card combo that was like really, really clutch this weekend. And like I'm pretty sure like I decided to just put in the video so just in case Zoo survives, or if you play a regional coming up soon and where zoo is a thing. I think there's like some this weekend. It's like this combo is if you see Barrage, just know that Barrage ends with this. So that's the video. I'm like just excited that I was able to finish top 4 at the YCS level. I have a lot of ARG tops, but I'm just glad now I'm starting to get more YCS tops. I got a lot more to come. UDS is coming up. I'm trying to bring that belt home. YCS Dallas is coming up. I'm trying to keep the streak going with YCS tops, and hopefully we can get that going. Just make sure that y'all like the video, comment what you think about the deck. I'm about you see all these boxes and stuff everywhere. I'm getting ready to move. Like this weekend, like this week and Thursday, I'm getting ready to move. So once I get into the new spot, you'll definitely start seeing more videos from me, like regular discussion videos, and then I'll be streaming regularly. Once that time comes, I'll let you know about the Twitch channel. I think it's just the Car Guys. So if you haven't followed that yet, go ahead and follow that. Get ready, because once I start streaming, we're going in. And it won't be Zoo. I'll be playing like a whole bunch of other decks, like whatever decks I want to see and stuff. So we'll be playing that on stream. But make sure you like, thumbs up, shout outs. Of course, shout out the team, the new members and everything. Shout out Tyler Jetlicka and Marcus Hayden. What up, Marcus? That's who I rode up with. I flew up to Chicago. They picked me up. Then we drove through Canada with no passports, there and back. That was a trip because Marcus was freaking out. And it was fun. I told him I did it last year. So I told him he had nothing to worry about. We made it there, made it back, didn't get stuck over in Canada. So it was fun just doing that whole trip with them. Shout out, of course, once again, shout out to Drew. I literally played his deck card for card except for the third Desires. But everything else, it was the exact same cards pretty much. So definitely shout out to him for getting me to top 4. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Base Lolly. Base Lolly made an appearance in Toronto. Everybody that I fuck with, just you know who you are. It's a lot of people. Shout out to y'all. Everybody that supported me, even though I couldn't get to you on Facebook, whatever, in Canada. If you supported me, definitely shout out to y'all. Shout out to like the followers that are still here. We appreciate y'all. And appreciate y'all like still having faith in us. Like, I know I say it a lot, but it's coming. You seen what we've been doing recently, and there's a lot more to come. I can definitely guarantee that. Like we're gonna come back. Like we're coming back strong, and this was just the first sighting of it. There's a lot more to come. The season is young. It's the beginning of the season, so we're definitely going to keep the pressure coming. But that's me, blah, blah, blah. Like the video. Thumbs up. If you didn't like it the first time, definitely go back and watch this Zoo deck profile again. And I promise, okay, you might not like it the second time, but just watch it the second time for me because I said so. But Blair at the Car Guys, see you.